Earth signs, you may have been really working hard on a problem, maybe even quite a long-standing problem or a commitment even, something that has caused you pain and may have even led to separation. And it looks like it was to do with, she said, throwing cards everywhere, the failure to collaborate with somebody, or the failure to build something with somebody, something constructive, something practical, something solid and reliable. Either you've been out on your own trying to grind away and grapple with some kind of job, especially after a disappointment. So this could be relationship, it could be work. Take it as it resonates for you, but there is a lot of heart energy in this. So it could well be a relationship where you're trying to build a future together, just hasn't worked despite all the effort you've put into it, and it's really left you a little bit pained, brokenhearted even. So yeah, that seems to be a situation that stems from the past. But look at what's coming up. There is just unmitigated joy. And this is a card of joy and stability and security in a sort of happy situation, a grounded situation in terms of your home life domestically. So joy and security. This is the 1111 card of soulmates. It is also the four walls of a house. So that is provides the stability that you need for this joyful life to start. And it might happen with a flash of realization. It might happen with a message incoming. This does feel like an epiphany that somebody has. Now, is it the person who's caused you all this grief? Or is it somebody new? That is the question. So I pulled some cards from this big, very mixed deck to get some energies for the week for you. And we did get Wounded Heart Chakra. To me, this feels as though it is present and passing, or is in the past. You have got a lot more stable within yourself with a healed root chakra. Interesting that 2 chakra cards came out of this whole deck. There's only, 14 cards about chakras, and 2 of them came out. So you are showing as very, very stable now. And that is certainly echoed by this beautiful 4 of Wands card. Now this might mean something to you, maths and science. And I've got a few other cards here that can sort of are showing me a bit more about what this means. But to me, this seems to be saying that you are someone very logical. You like things to be definite. You maybe shy away from listening to your intuition. You maybe overanalyze everything. You like things to be cut and dried. You don't like mystery. You've got a scientific kind of mind, and things to you either add up or they don't add up. That's what that is kind of saying to me in a metaphorical way. Because you got this card of library, like really needing to research, feeling like you need to know everything about everything for security. And I've certainly got a touch of that in myself. You may be playing a bit of chess here with your maths and science, trying to figure out, your next best move, really looking at all the permutations and possibilities. But the universe is saying, lighten up. Roll the dice, take some chances, try not to do everything by the book, because you have healed your root chakra. You have the confidence in yourself, the stability in yourself to think, fuck it, I'll give something a shot, and if it doesn't work out, what's the worst that can happen? Boo-hoo. So that's that kind of like deep stability, knowing that you'll be all right, that you can look after yourself, and that people might let you down or whatever it might be. They might walk away and leave you hurt, but you know that you've got the power and the stability to overcome this wounded heart chakra. I want you to stay tuned for the rest of this message, because this does seem to indicate that this is something you are actively working on now or have already healed. So this is just maybe a shadow lingering that might be holding you back and keeping you stuck in your logic, whereas the universe really wants you to roll some dice here. Or so it seems, because this is the sort of sudden action, a sudden flash of insight, something that changes everything, maybe a message or communication that just spur of the moment is quite a big leap that is, electric in a way. but it seems to be leading to joy and stability. Now, what else do you need to know here? So I'm hearing trust your path. So the illusion card came out, and that is warning you to not let the sharks in your mind, the imaginary fears, hold you back. It is time to take a harpoon to them and let go of them. Get rid of the negative thoughts in your mind that are holding you back, all the worst case scenario thinking. Because if you can get over your fear of the negative, that is when you can manifest your dream life. That's when everything will start happening for you. That is all about, the spider that, might feel like it's preying on you, and a shark, but they are the things to overcome. Now, you will know what to do. You are being guided on every step of this journey. It feels like following your passions and your desires with the Sun card leads to this, I'm going to use a horse pun here, unbridled happiness. So this child is literally sitting on this horse, and the horse is taking it wherever. There is no control going on here. It is just like, wow, let's see what fun we can have. Let's just see where the road will take us. So you will be guided. You will know what to do. You don't even have to pre-plan anything like you like to do. The path will open up in front of you. It'll be easy. Treat it as a journey of discovery. That is what you're being asked to do. Have a sense of adventure here and take some risks. There is just the warning here not to be too guarded, not to be researching, logicking, and talking yourself out of stuff just because it might feel scary. You are strong enough now to throw caution to the wind and gamble with gamble, take fast action. I was just pausing to look at this card because it was saying what I was saying, which is pretty funny, but obviously that is what happens. Energy to lean away from, energy to lean towards. Let's see here. So the energy to lean away from is the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is the slow moving knight that doesn't want to do anything unless it knows it's going to be a success. So this is that plodding, like conservative, nervous energy that doesn't want to put a foot wrong. The horse is actually at a standstill, if you notice that. And this is really what you should be doing. Just let the horse take you where it will. The horse being your passion and your instinct and your sense of fun. So don't get stuck in the mud being Captain Sensible here. That is energy to lean away from. Now lean towards your heart, Queen of Cups. This could be a person, water sign energy there, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but just someone very loving, giving, and this could be you stepping into your loving, giving energy. Let's look at some of these keywords here. Compassion, warmth, caring, intuition, go with the flow, being in the flow, having empathy. They are all qualities to move towards. Either if this is about a person, about a soulmate type energy, because that did come out with a soulmate and the joy, that sort of could be your guiding principles, that you want someone loving, not just someone intellectual, not just someone practical or rich, and not just full of ideas. So they're the other suits. You really learnt that what's at the heart of the matter is what is important. Someone who can nourish you so while you heal your wounded heart chakra. So stay tuned for the next part because you'll enjoy this. Now let's find out the topic for all signs for this week. Well, these three cards say it all really. This is about self-love and self-acceptance. A healed heart chakra, and it feels safe to love. I trust myself, which is all about having great boundaries. Wow, for those three cards to come out of that big mixed deck, it is a very powerful message this week. So let's see what the universe wants to tell you about this. It feels as though we are all on the doorstep of fresh energy. We've done a lot of work on ourselves, on our field, and on trusting and opening up. And we are now at this place of sitting pretty in this very verdant garden that is abundant. This is actually the card of being happily single, but it doesn't mean you have to be single. This is the card of just having everything you need. So you've done the hard work and now the results come rolling in pretty easily. That's what the message seems to be saying. Is there anything in particular that wants to come through with this lovely sentiment for everyone this week? Yes, you're soon going to really see proof of this. There's some kind of change that is ushering in a new chapter of your life. This is where I like to say you're turning from black and white into color. So things are going to really improve for you, especially with self-love. And if you're looking for romantic attachment, obviously that can only benefit you as well. But this is, well, on the very basic level, you have learned to trust your judgment. You've learned discernment, and that it also comes with having establishing good boundaries, because you know what makes you happy, you know what you deserve. And then, you know, honoring those boundaries as well. So there is some news or some shift that is going to change everything for you and just move you into this new chapter. So this may have been you in the past, old stagnant energy that was past its use-by date, and you have now struck the mother lode. You have done the hard work, and this is a time of great love and affection. And as I say, it doesn't have to be with someone else, but it can be. So it can be passion and a passionate, faithful relationship and deep, deep love. Or this is self-love. You really are striking the jackpot with this. This is to do with mothering yourself, healing mother wounds perhaps, or just being really compassionate, not only to yourself, but also to other people. That's what happens when you open your heart. You can hold a lot of space for people who may be not acting in integrity themselves because of their wounds. It's about actually stepping away from judgment, harsh judgment of yourself and others, and just sort of going with the flow a bit more and going, well, shit happens. Or, you know, you understand that someone might be in pain, and I'm getting to that reminder that everybody acts in a way that is completely logical and reasonable to them. So they have their own truth going on, and, you know, that helps when you can be compassionate for yourself and others. I'll stop rambling. But whatever your vision is of happiness, hold fast to that. Don't be deterred. There are rewards coming in. Look at this. There is victory coming in. After a very long, this binoculars here is sort of long range. You've done a lot of work to get to where you are, and the rewards are all over the spread about to come in. So yeah, you have pat yourselves on the back because you've done such a great job. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. You have healed your heart chakra. It feels safe to love because you now trust yourself and you accept yourself. You have compassion for yourself, and that is the secret sauce. So if you'd like your own personal reading on this topic or any other, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. I'd love to do a reading for you. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy for the week ahead and beyond.